Hey guys, welcome back to the channel at Shaunathon392. It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is finally out, and it was so bright I couldn't even look at the camera without squinting super hard. So I had to go put some sunglasses on before we did this video today. So today I wanted to talk about the Oil Cath Can that just came in yesterday and I got installed, and why I bought the Oil Cath Can before I actually bought the car. But first, let's take a look at that Oil Cath Can. So, as I'm sure you guys can see, what makes mine a little bit different than some of the others you see out there is it is an officially branded Mopar Oil Cath Can. So you see the SRT badging on the top, and then you also see how it's mounted a little bit different. Instead of being mounted to the engine manifold like way down there, this one's bracket actually mounts up here to the water pump and where the bracket for the shaker actually is. So it comes with a screw. It was super easy to do. You just take out the bolt that's in there and add the bolt that came with the actual Oil Cath Can. Super easy to do. Took about 15 minutes. Anybody could do that. Doesn't matter how much or little you know about cars. Anyone can put an Oil Cath Can in. So let's talk about why I bought an Oil Cath Can before I bought the car. So back at the end of March, I had been, looking for a car for a long time at that point, a couple of months at least, and finally found this one at a dealership up north, and got on the phone with them, emailed back and forth, did the credit thing, got the numbers worked out, everything was cool. Set up an appointment to go up there April 1st, April Fool's Day. I know, trust me, the irony is not lost on me. So we go up there, get there about 10 o'clock, and get everything set up. All the numbers and credit and everything's been run, so we just had to sign the papers. They're like, this is the offer, and sign it, and you go back and forth and negotiate. It took a little bit, but it is how it is. Every time you go to a dealership, that happens. So we agreed on a price. The guy said, hey, go over to the lobby, have a seat, we'll work on the paperwork, and I'll come get you when we're ready. Cool. So it's about 10:40 at this point. We're over in the lobby for about 10 minutes or so when the salesman comes over and says, hey, if you guys want to wait a little bit, at 1 o'clock the new rebates are going to hit and the price on the car is going to go down. And I was like, are you sure? Like, really? And he was like, yes. So if you want to go have lunch or do something like that, come back at 1 o'clock, the price on the car is going to go down. Okay, cool. I mean, we couldn't go have lunch because of the pandemic. You can't really go anywhere. So went to Home Depot, walked around for a little bit, and do the normal stuff. You guys know how it is. Came back 1 o'clock, walked in. They're like, hey, yeah, just go to the lobby, sit down. We're working on the numbers right now. Cool. Went over there, sit down. About 15 minutes later, the salesman comes over and he's like, I got some bad news, guys. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is not real. Just before we got back to the dealership, while we were walking around, that's actually when I ordered the Oil Cath Can. We're just walking around Home Depot. I was looking online. I found the official Mopar branded Cath Can, the SRT from American Muscle, and ordered it then. So we're back at the dealership. Guys, we got some bad news. Price went up. I'm like, man, we already agreed on a price. So then we spent another hour negotiating back down close to what the original offer was. And at that point, I just didn't feel comfortable anymore. And I left. When you're spending that much money, you want to feel good about it, you feel comfortable about it. I didn't feel comfortable about agreeing on a price and then being told to leave, it'd be cheaper, coming back and it's more expensive. That's just insane to me. So anyway, we left, and about a week went by. The following Wednesday, salesman calls me back and said, hey, we really didn't like the way you left the other day. We felt bad about it, and we want you to come back in. We'll get you the original offer. And I was like, take $500 off the down and make the first payment, and then you got yourself a deal. So he puts me on hold for a minute, go talk to his manager, whatever it is. He comes back, cool. And I was like, all right, I'll come in and grab it. And I did. But it just took a week longer than what I thought it would to get the car. It still took about 3 weeks to get the Oil Cath Can, which is about normal according to what the incredible edible internet says. But yeah, so that's the story. That's why I bought an Oil Cath Can for a car I didn't have. But it all worked out in the end. I got the car. I'm super happy with it. I was super happy to get that catch can installed. I would have liked to have done this video yesterday, but it was just raining outside and nasty, and just didn't want to be out in it. I wanted to be out here when it's sunny and nice outside. So that's what we did. Anyway, this is Shaunathon 392. Like, subscribe, rate, review, you know, the whole 9 yards. You guys have been on YouTube before. We go ahead and post this video today, and then now that we've got the catch can in later today, probably going to go out and see if we can get some 0 to 60 pulls in. Don't tell my cop neighbor that lives right down the street. Anyway, be back at you next week. We got some more mods that I'm going to put in the car, but we're going to get some stock runs in today more than likely. Hopefully get that video up later. Anyway, catch you guys later.